Hey guys, this is Chris of the Next Generation here with another episode of Top 6 Tuesday. Oh, it's been so long since it feels like it's been so long since I've done this that I had to look to see what today's list is. Today's list, if you can read this, Top 6 Worst Subspace Emissary enemies. You saw the first couple around the top of that list, but that's okay. That's okay. YOLO, stuff like that. All right, as you guys probably saw, like 6 through 4, but that's okay. This thing up behind me. I'm just gonna dive right into the list. Number 6 is the Rob launcher. Well, actually, you know what? Let me edit that. Because I think there's a tie for number 6. The Rob launcher and the Simul. The Rob launcher has been a very annoying opponent in Subspace Emissary for me, especially single player. Because, it shoots rockets. Rockets are annoying, especially since they home in on you and they explode very violently. It gets to a point where if I see a camo Rob, I'm just like, oh crap, kill it now. I really do hate Rob launchers. They are very annoying, especially when they're on moving platforms. When they're on moving platforms, you can't really tell where the rocket's gonna come. Wow, alright. Can't really tell where the rocket's gonna come from. And, they're moving, so they're harder to hit unless you can land on their platforms, in which case, there you go. But there you go. The Simul, I almost went down to 5, forgetting about the Simul. The Simul is very annoying because if you get close to it, it'll start spinning. The Simul is the silver ball with the blades on the side. You get close to it, it'll start spinning, the blades will fan out, and you touch it, and you're getting hurt. At the same time, you can't hit it with any projectiles. It will just reflect them back at you, as you saw in part 15 of the Subspace Emissary. Braden, as Lucario, tried to Aura Sphere a Simul, and it just bounced it back and hit him. A fully charged Aura Sphere just went back and hit Lucario. Almost killed him too. It was almost off screen. So yeah, number 6 goes to a tie between the Rob launcher and the Simul. Number 5 is the Jikes. Jikes. You guys know Jikes. There's 3 kinds of Jikes. There's the electric Jikes. There's like the water-ish Jikes and the fire Jike. Fire Jike. It's like JYX, so I want to say it's Jikes, but then that makes me, I feel like I'm talking about more than one, but maybe they're singular and plural. I don't know, but the Jikes is an obstacle in the game. I don't really know if it's considered an enemy. Is the list called enemies? Yes, it is. Worst enemies. I don't know if you could consider Jikes an enemy since you can't kill it, but it does pop up as it does pop up when you hit it, as if it would have a health bar, except there's no health bar there because you can't kill it. So I want to say it's an enemy, but at the same time I want to say it's not. But for this purpose, I'm going to say that it is an enemy. Number 5 on the top 6 list goes to Jikes. I want to say number 4 was... Yeah, okay. I was thinking like Giant Goomba, but no. Giant Goomba's not even on the list. What am I thinking? Number 4 goes to the Metal Pyramid. For almost the same reason why Simul was on the list. Metal Pyramid reflects all projectiles. It will not flinch when you hit it, so that means if it's like charging up one of those huge punches that it does, and you start hitting it. With a normal pyramid, you start hitting it and it will get launched. And it will get launched back and it will stop using any attack that it was currently charging up or getting ready to do. With the metal pyramid, that won't work. It'll just sit there, take hits, eat up all of your attacks, and then unleash a huge shot on you. The thing will take 5 hits just to deliver 1. And it won't even take projectile hits. You can't hit it with projectiles. Again, Force Sphere won't work. Light arrows, bombs, well, maybe the explosion from a bomb will work, but actually throwing something at it will not work. Metal pyramids are really annoying, especially now that we've gotten to a point where projectile-based players like Samus are nearly useless against the Simul. Number 3. You know what? I'm gonna switch these. I'm gonna switch number 3 and number 2 because playing through the Subspace Emissary has gotten me to dislike this guy even more. Number 3, after the switch, is now the Bucculus. Bucculus is the little guy that hides in the ground with the lips with spikes on them. He's the one that pops out and tries to kiss you. One of the reasons I dislike Bucculus so much, why he and or she, I want to say she because he's got some giant lips, she's on the top 6 is because it traps you. You can't move. You have to wait for it to get off of you. I mean, yeah, you can influence how long it stays on you, but you can't get it off of you immediately unless you're in 2-player. Which really stinks. I really hate the Bucculus. They're in the worst possible places. And really, it does a heck of a lot of damage if you just let it sit there. So yeah, there's number 3. After the switch, number 2 goes to the Flues. Flues are the ghost-like guys with the red eyes that float around and regenerate health, which is the main reason I dislike Flues. Flues can eat up any hit you throw at them. They will just eat it up and then they will regain health. They will eat it up and they will regain health. And they will eat it up and they will regain health. And they regain it so freaking fast. I guess I should be thankful though that Flues are the only enemies in Subspace Emissary that regain health. And my phone's buzzing. Of course, when I start recording, people start texting me. It's probably a Twitter. Yep, it's a Twitter. Flues, really, I really hate Flues. Them being number 2 means that there's only one guy, there's only one enemy I dislike more than Flues. I don't even have to look at my list, but I'm going to anyway. Just to make sure. Yep, there it is. Number 1 of my least favorite, I guess not really worst, I named the list worst, but it's least favorite. My least favorite Subspace Emissary enemies. Number 1 goes to the Armite. Armite is the giant fish with the Roman helmet with tentacles with swords on the end. Can we not go into this? Can I just end the episode here and then not go into this? Or are people going to be mad at me? You know what? Here goes. Armites, since the first time I saw them, have been my most feared enemies. I really don't want to talk about Armites. I'm just can we go? I hate Armites. I make it a point to destroy every single one I come across, whether it's necessary or not. They slash at you, they will throw the swords at you, and then just pull out new ones from who knows where. They are evasive, and they are tough, and they hit like Roman reigns. Armites are monsters. And I am done speaking on the matter. So, that's your Top 6 Tuesday today. My least favorite Subspace Emissary enemies. This is Chris of the Next Generation. I'll see you guys next week for a Top 6 Tuesday. Sure, check it out. Minecraft Mondays went up late last night, as well as his Skyrim Saturday update video. We will be recording this Wednesday. We will not have Nick recording with us. He has some other things he has to do. We just can't help that. No Nick this Wednesday. Sorry about that. Maybe another time. The whole Armite thing has really gotten me sad now. I'm going to press the stop button and then I'm going to lay down and I'm going to pretend it never happened. This is Chris of the Next Generation, and I'll see you guys next time.